Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. This video comes to you from Western Kentucky, where an 830 engine horsepower John Deere 9RX 830 4-track articulated tractor is working on no-tilling a second crop of soybeans following the winter wheat harvest with a 60-foot wide HORSCH PANTHER 460 air drill. In this presentation, I would like to share with you the tractor's production history, specifications, and base list price tag, as well as taking viewers for a ride in the cab of the tractor to visit with the operator to talk with him about what he likes in running this large tractor. But first, let's out to the field so that you can see and hear this big seeding team at work. John Deere announced its HP 9RX series of articulated 4-track tractors on February 28, 2024 as new products for model year 2025. The range in the HP series includes a 710, 770, and 830 horsepower tractor. They are manufactured at the company's Waterloo Works in Waterloo, Iowa. The 9RX 830 is the largest tractor that John Deere has ever produced. It's powered by an 18-liter, 1,098 cubic inch John Deere 18X engine that has dual turbochargers, air-to-air aftercooling, and exhaust gas recirculation for clean engine solutions. It's rated at 830 horsepower and can provide a power boost up to 913 horsepower when the tractor encounters tough field conditions, and offers 335 PTO horsepower when it's equipped with that option, which is an additional $23,543. This tractor is equipped with a 515.7 gallon diesel fuel tank and features a John Deere E21 21-speed power shift transmission with 21 forward and 11 reverse speeds, which allows the tractor to travel up to 25 miles per hour. The HP 9RX tractors come standard from the factory with 30-inch Camso Ag 3500 tracks. They can be equipped with optional 36-inch tracks that come at an additional cost of $24,133. When the 9RX 830 rolls off the assembly line, it weighs in at 74,000 pounds and can be fully field weighted up to 84,000 pounds. This tractor stands at 12 feet 5 inches tall and is 28 feet 9 inches long and has a wheelbase of 181.9 inches and a turning radius of 22 feet 3 inches. According to JohnDeere.com, for model year 2025, the 9RX 830 tractor has a base list price of $1,228,808. I'm up in the cab of a John Deere 9RX 830, and it is running about 8.5 miles per hour here on the boundary of the field, and it's operating a 60-foot wide HORSCH PANTHER 460 air drill, no-tilling a second crop of soybeans in the field, and it's very smooth. You really don't even know that drill is back there. And I'm here with Robbie. Robbie, this is a really cool tractor. This farm bought the first 9620RX in the area back in 16, and then you've run a 9RX 640. So how does this tractor compare to the previous big ones?
Anything John Deere brings out that's new, a new model, over outside of their first model, it's always going to be better, more comfortable. They've learned a lot, and steering's easier. Cab's much quieter, and the ride is a lot smoother. I don't know if it's what they've done to the shock suspension on the cab, or I couldn't see that they could do much to the track system, but they could possibly.
It feels a lot smoother. I mean, it rolls right along, and we're kind of up here on the bank, and it just rolled right up on it.
It really is. I mean, I really appreciate the cab noise, though. When we and you sit here have a conversation, we don't have to yell, and you don't have a bunch of background noise. But also the transmission's electric shift, so it's very smooth, no matter what RPM you're running. Low end torque is good, and I mean, it's just a massive tractor, huge horsepower. So they say most things can be fixed with horsepower. They definitely fixed it in this one.
So do you see a big difference over the 9RX 640 that usually pulls this drill?
This one pulls it with ease. Now this drill that I'm pulling, it doesn't matter how fast I go. I can go as fast as I want. It does typically the same job. So the 640, it's struggling to go as fast as I want to go. Or this one, I could go, I haven't tried it, above 10 mile an hour, and it still wouldn't know it's back there. The reason we demoed it is this drill is set up on 30-inch row spacing. Well, we wanted to try it on 15s, and we did that. I just put the knives on it. I didn't go through the full changeover, as I typically would if we were really going to plant 15-inch beans. But I did stick the knives on it just to see if the tractor would pull it, and it did okay. It did okay. I still don't know that it would be the solution to 15-inch beans with this drill. You get in certain situations where you need to go deeper than I was running, or if it was a little more wet, which is plenty wet here now, plenty. The cost for us, I don't know that's gonna be a fact. I mean, gonna be a sell-all. You know, it's not gonna be feasible for us right now to probably just get this tractor for the one implement that we have, that it would take this kind of horsepower.
Yeah, so because in addition to this drill, then you also have a 24-row Kuhn Krause strip till, and that'd be something this machine was built to handle well.
It would pull it. If we had this tractor, it would definitely pull it, but I think the 640 does it pretty well. It handles that 24-row strip till machine pretty well. In the fall, the ground's typically more you know, it's more mellow. It's drier, but it just depends on how deep you were really wanting to pull that strip till machine. It would definitely pull it deeper, this one would, than the 640, but I don't think the 640 struggles a whole lot with it.
I guess the horsepower just lets you get that many more acres per day and get your speed up a little bit.
That's what this drill is for. Typically we used to run this John Deere planters, which are nice. They do a great job. But this thing is an acre eater, and that's why we got it. And it doesn't tear up, as far as the horse, not the tractor, but it doesn't tear up too many parts. They're not that expensive. If you do tear something up, typically it's a bolt or just a knife. You can change in 10 minutes. Planter, you could spend 2 or 3 hours, $400, $500, $600 fixing it to get going. And downtime right now for us is not a good thing.
Well, I imagine also that it is wet out there, and you're able to kind of tear it up and get the straw out of the way, get the seed in the ground, and not have any delays in emergence. It's going to come up really nicely.
Yeah, they call this thing, it's a controlled spill is the way this thing plants. But you're ripping up the ground, you're putting the straw back in the furrow with the seed and the busted up clods of dirt, and the seed is a 1/4 inch deep or 2 inches deep. It's going to be just fine.
And you can see these shanks are back here, and they got 600 bushel cart, and we're right here at 9 miles per hour, and the tractor just doesn't even feel it. I know on other tractors that I've been in that have pulled these, you kind of feel like it pulls you forward and back a little bit,
Yeah.
and this is effortless.
Yes, it is. It's a sweet rig. I mean, horsepower solves a lot, like I said earlier, but yeah, I can go as fast as you want, how fast you want to go.
So I know a question a lot of people have is, what is the fuel efficiency of a tractor like this, and what are you kind of covering in a day?
Well, we can look at it. I feel like it's pretty good. Right now our average is 9/10 of a gallon an acre, and pulling on some of these hills and backing up and what we've been doing, I feel like that's pretty good for this size tractor and this size implement.
And I know you just kind of started after lunch today, but looks like you've got 231 acres in so far.
Yeah, we've been playing around with this thing, changing a few things and changing operators, and stopping. So yeah, this thing's is an acre eater for sure. 231 is not bad. Maybe we'll stay out here another 4 or 5 hours and get another 200.
Well, that'll be good. And I guess an advantage of this tractor also is it doesn't use DEF, so that I'm sure is handy. It has a little bit different growl out there than the 640.
I didn't even notice it until somebody mentioned it to me, and somebody else was riding it and mentioned it didn't use DEF. So yeah, it's a plus. It's not another fluid we got to carry around to it and buy. So yeah, that's definitely a plus.
And also the cab has a lot of nice amenities, and it feels like a lot more elbow room than the 640 down to the 490.
It feels a little bigger. I think the seat swivels more because you don't have a fender well right here. Yeah, it just feels a little bit more roomy, but I like the noise. It's just hardly any noise in here compared to any other 9RX.
Sure. No, we can see you turning around here. You know, the early ones kind of rattled a little bit on the turn, and this is very smooth, and
yeah, they would grind and moan at you.
This is tight turning, and now we're off on that next 60-foot pass. So it also just has a good smooth ride. I've got some washouts in the field here, and it just kind of floats right over them.
Yeah, it feels a lot different than our 640 or any other first generation 9RX. I don't know if the suspension on the cab, I think they've improved, and more bogey wheels on the tracks. But this one glides over. I mean, you're still going to slow down, but like we can stay in the seat going over that at 6 miles an hour. So
yeah, that's a big factor because you're maintaining your speed, and that's a good thing. Well, I appreciate the ride along. It's impressive to see this tractor, and we're looking forward to seeing more of them out in the field.
It's a beast.
As the sun begins to set, we can take a look at the lighting package on the 9RX 830 tractor. It's quite impressive. It gives excellent visibility all the way around the tractor. We'll also take a ride in the cab of the machine to visit with Robbie to see his perspective of running after dark. As the sun starts going down, we can see the wide span of the lights on the tractor. Excellent visibility out the front. You can see here on this side, and then a great light package on the back to light up all 60 feet. Robbie, it shows actually how many lights are on the tractor there on the screen.
Oh, it does? Yeah, we can find the lights.
So there we can see the whole package there. So when it's 11 o'clock at night, and you'll still be able to have great view of the entire field all the way around the tractor and back to the implement. I hope that you've enjoyed spending some time out in the field with this John Deere 9RX 830 tractor working with the HORSCH PANTHER 460 air drill. If you would like to see the winter wheat harvest that took place before the no-till seeding of the soybeans, continue to watch this video for a few more seconds to the end screen to see the farm harvesting the crop with their John Deere S7 800 combine. I would like to hear in the comment section below this video, what is your favorite John Deere tractor of all time? If you've appreciated this presentation, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 3,000 videos of farm machines in action. As always, thank you for watching.